Namaste, friends, and welcome to Rhythm of Yoga. My name is Hannah, and I will be guiding you through this practice today. Great to have you today. Today's practice is going to be a nice warming and opening practice. So we're going to go ahead and get started by coming into our child's pose. So for child's pose, let's take the knees out to the edges of our mat and the big toes to touch behind you. Feel that nice slide forward as you reach out through the fingertips, melting the heart down and forehead to the earth. We'll take 5 full breaths. As you inhale, let's bring the gaze forward and rise up onto hands and knees. So we'll step the hands back so that the hands are underneath the shoulders and the knees in so that the knees are underneath the hips. Inhale as you reach the shoulders back and gaze up toward the sky, opening in the heart space. And as you exhale, round out through the spine, pressing into the palms. Inhale, let's open in that heart space, gazing up toward the sky. Feel the opening of the heart and smile. And as you exhale, round out again through the spine, tucking the chin toward the chest. Inhale, open heart, gaze high. Exhale one more time, round out through the spine. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes under here and then pressing into the palms, lifting the hips as we make our way into our first down dog of this practice. So we shouldn't have to move the hands too much. Just spreading the fingers wide and again checking that the middle fingers are pointing directly forward. Let's press into the L shape of the hands, the pointer finger and the thumb, as we gaze up toward the belly. While we're here, let's pedal the heels, lifting one heel and pressing the other down to the earth. As we feel that nice warmth start to build at the backs of the legs, you can shake the head, yes and no. Maybe moving the neck in a circular motion, whatever feels good to you here. Just getting the body to open up. Feel that warmth building through the bottoms of the feet, the calves, the hamstrings, into the triceps as we press and hold the body up, the chest, the neck, and the shoulders. From here, let's go ahead and melt down into that down dog so the heels can slowly drop toward the earth. Again, the gaze is up at our belly button here, and we're pressing into the L shape of the hands. As you inhale, let's bring the gaze up toward the hands. And as we exhale, we'll slide toward a plank pose as we pull the right knee up into the chest, squeeze the belly, and then keep moving forward onto the tips of your left toes as you release the right foot between the palms. Again, scoop the belly up and in as you slide your left foot forward, placing your left foot right here beside the right. As you inhale, we'll take the hands onto the shins and press into those shins as we lengthen through the spine. So noticing here, I'm not rounding out through the spine. I have a nice long spine, so the shoulders kind of pull back. So I have a nice open space in my heart. And the gaze is down at the earth so that my spine is long from the hips to the tailbone. So noticing here, if I gaze up, that change in my line. If I gaze down, that change in my line. So I want that nice long line. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, let's fold nice and deep. Let's do that a couple more times, just waking up the backs of the legs here and the glutes. Inhale. And exhale, fold nice and deep. One more time, inhale to a half lift, flat back. Exhale and fold. Take a slight bend into the knees, and from here, as we inhale, we'll reverse our swan dive, rising all the way up. And as you do, sweeping through those arms, pull the energy As you rise, bring the palms to touch and gaze up to the thumbs. Exhale, taking that energy down into the heart space as you bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Beautiful. From here, checking in with the feet. Big toes are together, heels are slightly separated. Pressing and rooting in through the earth here. Feel that length through the legs as the pelvis pulls in and the belly pulls in. Nice long spine all the way up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and feel the crown of your head reaching toward the sky as though the head is just floating above the shoulders here. Beautiful strength in this stance. Coming into our sun salutations. Each time we come into our sun salutations, let's think of something that the sun brings to us, brings to our lives that we are thankful for. And here I have the sun shining on my back and that warmth and that beautiful bright light shining in front of me. So I'm going to smile as I inhale, reaching the fingertips up as I give gratitude to that beautiful warm sun. And as you exhale, let's sweep down to the earth, deep into forward fold. Inhale into your half lift, flat back, lengthening out through the spine. And as you exhale, plant the palms to the earth. From here, we'll bend slightly into the knees. Squeeze the belly as you send your right foot back, followed by the left, coming into your high plank. Option down on the knees if you'd like. Either way, we're sliding forward here. And as you exhale this first time through, let's lower all the way down to the chest and belly. Flip the feet here so that the tops of your feet are pressing into the earth and the big toes are together. Hands should be right underneath the shoulders, and we'll squeeze the elbows and shoulders together behind you. So notice that open space in the heart that we've built. From here, lengthening out through the crown, so the crown of your head is reaching to the wall in front of you. The toes are pressing down and reaching to the wall behind you. With little to no weight in your hands, begin to lift the chest. So I like to take my hands off of the floor just to make sure I'm not pressing into the earth here. I'm using the strength of the abdominals and down the muscles of my back here to keep that heart lifted, keeping the gaze down at the floor so I have that nice length from the spine. One last breath. And as you exhale, plant the palms. This first time through, let's press up and into our tabletop position, tucking the toes under here, and then pressing into down dog. So again, check in with the hands, fingers open, middle finger forward. Press into the L shape with the palms as you gaze to the belly, and come into your down dog. We'll take 5 full breaths, melting the heart toward the thighs and the heels toward the earth. Feel that length from the hips down to the heels, and from the hips down to the fingertips. Root down with those feet and hands, and feel that sweet connection to the earth. Let's take one more big, beautiful breath here. Smile as you inhale. And from here, inhale, bring your gaze forward toward your hands. We'll slide to the very tips of the toes as we pull the right knee in toward the chest and plant the right foot between the palms. Again, squeeze the belly and then feel that left foot float forward as we plant the left foot next to the right. Inhale into a half lift, flat back as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale and fold nice and deep. Take a slight bend in the knees, and we'll reverse swan dive, pulling that sweet energy up with the fingertips as we bring the palms to touch and gaze up to the thumbs. As you exhale, coming into standing mountain here. So pressing in again through those feet, rooting down into the earth. As you squeeze the low belly in, ribs are back, hands together at heart center. Smile on the face. Second sun salutation. Inhale, sweep those arms up, thinking about what brings joy from the sun. I love the summertime. that warmth, that sweet ability to come outside and enjoy that sun soaking into the skin. So vitamin D here, beautiful. Exhale, release down to the earth. Inhale, have that half lift, flat back. As you exhale, plant the palms down to the earth. Send the right foot back, followed by the left, coming into that high plank. So we'll take it up a notch here in this second sun salutation. Slide again to the tips of the toes. And as you exhale, again, we'll lower to the belly and chest, allowing the elbows to brush the sides of the body here as we come all the way down. Flip the feet, pressing the tops of your feet into the earth. And this time we will press into those palms ever so gently as we lift through those shoulders. So notice here, I'm rising up and out of my shoulders. There's quite the difference from here with those shoulders shrugged up and that nice length. So imagining yourself as a turtle rising its head out of its shell to reach that beautiful sunlight. Smile. And from here, we'll tuck the toes under and send the hips up high, coming into your down dog position. Again, taking our 5 full breaths in down dog, pressing into the palms as we gaze to the belly. Feeling that beautiful extension, one more big breath. As you inhale, bringing the gaze forward toward the hands. Let's again slide forward as we pull the knee into the belly and place the right foot between the palms, squeeze the belly, and slide the left foot forward. Inhale into a half lift, flat back. As you exhale, go ahead and fold nice and deep. And inhale, reverse swan dive. Rise all the way up and into your extended mountain, bringing the palms to touch as you gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, bringing that beautiful energy down into your heart space and smile. Beautiful. Third set here. Again, bringing in that gratitude for the sun. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. I am thankful for the sun and all that it does to light the earth and bring beautiful plants to life. Inhale to a half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the right foot back, then the left. Inhale, plank pose, up to the very tips of the toes. This time, let's try out Chaturanga. As you exhale, we're gonna bend the elbows to 90 degrees, flip the feet, pull the heart space through. Inhale, up dog. As you exhale, tuck the toes and send your hips up high, back to that down dog position. Check the hands, press into the L shape, gaze to the belly, and melt the heels. Taking our 5 breaths. Each time getting that good stretch, finding that nice release. This is a wonderful pose. It stretches the bottoms of the feet, the ankles, the calves, the hamstrings. Lengthens out the back, opens up the heart, releases tension from the shoulders, the triceps, the biceps, all the way down to the fingertips. Let's take one more big breath here. And as you inhale, bring the gaze forward. This time, if you'd like, try a hop. So take a slight bend in the knees, squeeze the low belly in, pelvic floor nice and strong here, and then let's hop up to the top of the mat. Inhale into a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold nice and deep. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise all the way up and into your extended mountain as you bring the palms to touch. Exhale, taking hands to heart center, Samastiti. Awesome. So from here, we will take one of our Surya Namaskar Bs, sun salutation B. So coming back again to that gratitude for the sun. Inhale. So here we come to chair pose. So we're going to send the hips back, bending in the knees. The hips slide back. So you should still be able to see the toes right underneath the knees here. And then the belly pulls in strong. So I want that nice strong abdominal core. And then think about squeezing those thighs together as though you've got a block or even a sheet of paper between the thighs. And you just really want to hold on to that object. Let's reach those fingertips up high, keeping that strength in the belly. Bring the palms to touch and gaze up to the thumbs. Strong core, strong belly, strong legs. As you exhale, straighten out the legs and bring the palms all the way down to the earth and into your deep forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. As you exhale, plant the palms. We'll step or hop, so you could bend those knees and hop back to plank. Slide forward into that plank, and again through chaturanga. So we bend those elbows to 90 degrees, flip the feet, and then press into the palms and slide the hips through. As you exhale, tuck the toes under and reach the hips up high, down dog. As you inhale, let's scoop forward with the belly as we pull the right knee in and through. Spin the left heel down to the earth and then point the left toes slightly forward. Hips square to the earth, and then from here, we rise to warrior one. So keeping the hips square, the belly strong, that left leg planted, reach up and gaze to the fingertips, palms touch. Inhale. As you exhale, sweep the palms all the way down to the earth. Step the right foot back, plank, slide to the tips of the toes, and flow through your vinyasa. Let's switch over to the left side here. So again, we're gonna slide forward, scoop that belly in as we squeeze the knee up, and then place that left foot between the palms. Spin the right heel down, and then point the toes slightly forward of that right foot. Try and square the hips forward the best you can, and then inhale, rise to warrior one. So check the hips, the belly, the right leg extended, right knife edge of the foot planted. Reach those palms up high and bring the palms to touch as you gaze to the thumbs. Inhale, and exhale, sweep back down to the earth. Step your left foot back, slide forward to the tips of your toes. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, slide the hips and heart through. And exhale, hips high, down dog. And we take our 5 breaths in this last down dog of our practice. Press in, gaze to the belly. Melt down with those heels. Again, checking length all the way up from the energy of those feet into the hips. And from the hips all the way down with energy into the fingertips. Last breath. As you inhale, bring the gaze forward toward the hands. Again, you have the option to step or bend and take that hop forward. Inhaling into a half lift, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, let's rise to chair pose. So we're keeping the knees bent, reaching the hands up, pull the belly in, squeeze the thighs together, bring the palms to touch and gaze to the thumbs. And as you exhale, lift and take hands to heart center. Samasti Tahiti. Beautiful. So we'll take one more sun salutation and then work our way all the way down to the earth. So just Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep those arms up high, being in gratitude to that beautiful sunshine. Exhale, sweep the palms down to the earth. Inhale to a half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From that down dog, we'll bring the gaze forward and step or hop all the way through and into our seated position. So we'll come into a comfortable seated position and coming into the deepest seated position that is comfortable for you. So you might be in a comfortable cross leg, half lotus. You could come to fire log, stacking legs, shins over one another, or full lotus. And then root down in through the earth. Feel that beautiful sunshine, and if the sun isn't shining on you right now, just imagine as you close your eyes the sweetness of that sunshine. Again, bringing gratitude to that beautiful, bright, shining light in the sky that brings life to the universe, life to the trees, the plants, the flowers, the animals, and to us all. That beautiful sight of sunshine shining brightly over waters, shining through the leaves and the trees, warming the skin, warming the universe. We'll bring our hands to heart center with eyes closed softly if they're not already. Take a few breaths, thinking of your own reasons of gratitude for the sun and for your life, for your ability to be here, to breathe, and to move. As you exhale, release the hands down from the heart. And then inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Bringing the gaze up toward the fingertips, palms to touch. Lengthen up high. As you exhale, let's sweep those hands forward and down in front of you. As you slide into a nice deep fold. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, slowly rise back up and into that seated position, unraveling the legs from whatever position they are in, and then slowly making your way down and onto your back. With the knees bent, let's just gently press into those heels and slowly lift the hips from the earth. Take a deep breath as you inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, slowly release the hips down. Gently slide those knees from side to side in a windshield wiper motion, just massaging out the hips and the glutes here, and releasing any last bits of tension in the spine. Come back to center as you inhale, and let's release those feet all the way down, extending through the legs, allowing the feet to splay out to the sides of the body. Smile, light heart. Relax the shoulders to the earth and allow the palms to shine up in the receivings of energy and light. Breathe gentle, natural, and calm. Like to remain in your Shavasana, pausing the video and relaxing against the earth as long as you need for your day. But if you are ready to make your way into your day, let's begin to awaken, taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling up on life and energy. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale, feel that energy spread through the body. Smile on the face as we begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Let's gently move the head from side to side. And inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Take a big first of the morning stretch as you lengthen out through the sky. And exhale, pull the knees in, curling up into your little ball as we rock onto whichever side of the body feels most natural for you. Coming into fetal position as you give yourself this sweet moment to make your way back into your day. Gently breathing with energy as we set an intention for the rest of our day. An intention to nurture ourselves and the goodness within us. An intention to allow growth to happen. And an intention to stay strong and positive. When you are ready, let's press up and rise into our comfortable seated position, bringing hands to heart center and a smile onto your face. I would like to thank you all so very much for being here and sharing this practice with me today, always inspiring me to continue. It is truly a blessing and always an honor, and I hope that you have the best day. With all of my heart, I thank you. Namaste. As always, I love to hear from you, so any comments and questions are welcome. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.